Hey everyone, welcome back to JDrama today. We've got a story that's been creating a huge buzz in Japan's entertainment and advertising world. And honestly, it's a fascinating mix of fandom, image, and how one small change in commercial can spark a nationwide discussion. This is a story of how Daiki Shinozuka, a rising member of Timelesz, replaced King and Princess Ren Nagase as the face of Kenei Pharmaceutical's popular skincare brand Hill Mild, and how that change led to mixed reactions online. Let's dive in. On October 15th, Kenei Pharmaceutical released its brand new commercial for Hill Mild, a well-known dry skin treatment product that's been loved in Japan for years. This time, the company cast Yoshida Kahara, known as one half of the comedy duo Timelesz, alongside Daiki Shinozuka, the group's youngest member. The commercial itself was clean, simple, and beautifully shot. But fans didn't focus on the visuals. They focused on who wasn't there. For 5 years, from 2020 through 2024, Ren Nagase of King and Prince have been the face of Hill Mild. His calm expression, clear skin, and sincere tone made him the perfect image for a skincare brand. Posters of Nagase were everywhere, in drugstores, train stations, and magazines. To many people, Hill Mild meant Ren Nagase. It wasn't just an ad. It had become a familiar, comforting image. So when fans saw the new version of the commercial, the reaction was instant. Some were surprised, some were disappointed, and some wondered, why change something that already worked so well? But things took an unexpected turn when conversation started about Shinozuka himself. A few fans remembered something he said earlier this year during Timelesz concert tour, where Timelesz Live Tour 2025 Episode 1 FM, held at the Makamanai Sekisui Haimeis Arena in Hokkaido. During the MC segment, the members started talking about their personal routines, and Shinozuka, being his honest and slightly mischievous self, admitted something funny. He said, "If I stay home all day, I don't always take a bath." He laughed and jokingly described himself as being part of the bath cancellation neighborhood. The crowd laughed too. It was meant as a cute, down-to-earth confession. After all, who hasn't skipped a shower on a lazy day off, right? Other members joined in the fun. Kikuchi Fuma and Hashimoto Masaki shared their own bath stories. They recalled one morning when they invited Shinozuka to a hot spring during a road trip, but instead of joining them, he chose to sleep a little longer. They even teased him about once falling asleep on the sofa before rehearsals without bathing first. It was lighthearted, a typical talk corner where idols reveal their relatable sides. Fans in the audience loved it, but months later, when Shinozuka appeared in a Hill Mild commercial, a product made for skincare and cleanliness, some people connected the dots in a not-so-kind way. Online, a few social media users began commenting things like, "Why hire someone who once said he doesn't bathe every day for a skincare brand? And shouldn't a pharmaceutical company choose someone with a clean image?" Of course, many fans immediately defended Shinozuka, saying those comments were unfair and out of context. He was obviously joking on stage, and everyone knew it was part of his comedic personality. Still, the topic started trending, and soon, Kenei Pharmaceutical's official account on X, formerly Twitter, began receiving more messages than usual, some about Nagase's departure, others about the new casting. On October 16th, the company decided to post a short but official statement. They wrote, "We have received many inquiries regarding Hill Mild's former talent contract. As it is taking time to respond to each inquiry, we are making this announcement here." They went on to explain that Ren Nagase's contract ended after receiving a request for termination, and that they had agreed to end the partnership. In other words, the decision wasn't necessarily about controversy. It was likely a simple case of timing, contracts, and career direction. But once something becomes viral, it often takes on a life of its own. On social media, people debated about image, branding, and whether personal comments from artists should influence professional opportunities. Some said, "He's a talented young performer. Don't judge him over a harmless joke." Others said, "For a product tied to cleanliness, maybe the brand should have been more careful." It became one of those moments that perfectly show the delicate balance between entertainment and public perception in Japan. For Daiki Shinozuka, this attention, while mixed, has also raised his name recognition dramatically. More people now know who he is, not just as part Timelesz, but as an individual talent. He's young, funny, and not afraid to be honest about his everyday habits. And in many ways, that's exactly what fans love about him. Meanwhile, Ren Nagase continues to shine in his own projects, music, and acting work. His 5-year collaboration with Hill Mild is still remembered fondly, and fans are showing him support as he moves into a new chapter. This situation actually highlights something bigger: how powerful celebrity branding is in Japan. A simple casting change in a 30-second commercial can trend online, spark debate, and even lead to public statements from a company. It also shows how emotionally invested fans are in the people they admire. When they see an idol's face attached to a product, it feels personal, almost like a bond between the celebrity, the product, and the fan. So when that bond changes, emotions naturally follow. But here's something to think about. Should an idol's casual comment, made months before, really affect how people see their professionalism? Or are audiences sometimes too quick to connect dots that were never meant to be connected? At the end of the day, both Shinozuka and Nagase are respected talents in Japan's entertainment world, and Hill Mild remains a trusted product for skincare. The whole story might just remind us how entertainment, advertising, and public opinion are all connected in today's media landscape, where one lighthearted comment can echo far beyond the stage. So, what do you think? Was the reaction to Shinozuka's bath story overblown? Or do fans have a point about brand image? Share your thoughts below. We love reading your takes on stories like this. And if you enjoy deep dives into J-drama, J-pop, and Japan's entertainment world, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more updates every week. Thanks for watching. This is J-Drama Today, where we bring you the stories behind Japan's most talked about moments. See you in the next video.